play other sports, play basketball, play football, play soccer, and and then you can always concentrate on one later, but you can't concentrate on one and try to pick up, other things later. I think there's different skill sets that, in soccer and basketball that will help you just become a better athlete and help you in baseball later on.
All right, who else has a question? Who hasn't asked one yet? Front row right here. Come on up.
What is the greatest moment when you play baseball?
Greatest moment? I would say probably I got a chance to play 3 years ago. There's 3 different rounds of qualifying for the Olympics, and about 4 years ago, in 2005, I played one of the early entry rounds of the qualifying tournament, and just I think playing for Team USA was probably one of my proudest moments, and it was fun. And we played in Arizona in spring training facilities. We were playing Guatemala and Nicaragua, and really nobody was there, but it was a really great experience. So that was probably one of my best memories.
All right, come on down. Favorite food?
I love some grilled chicken. It's always been my favorite. And I'm a sucker for a good steak too.
All right, who else? We'll get to you if everybody else is having fun. Right over there. Come on up.
It's a loud hat.
I know. Check it out. I haven't seen that one yet.
Hey, Daniel. Who's your least favorite pitcher to face?
Probably Fausto Carmona, probably. And then there's a guy, he gave me a lot of trouble. He had surgery to go to a guy named Dustin McGowan for the Blue Jays. He tore me up a lot of times when I was in Tampa. So one of those things.
All right, good question. Other questions from over here that maybe I haven't seen yet? Making sure. All right, are you ready? Or are you gonna? Okay, come on up. You make me nervous.
This better be a little bit more uplifting.
What's the strangest thing you've ever autographed?
I'm guessing, but.
What do you think? I was keeping it.
What am I thinking?
I had this guy sign his college acceptance letter in my hometown one year, and and I thought that was weird, and then it got really weird where he later asked me to write him a recommendation for his grad school.
Good question. You get 2 stars now. Nice question. All right, anybody else have a question? Any other kids? All right, adults, your turn. Any adults want to yell out a question? Okay.
I keep looking up there.
I do. I had a big thrill of mine was playing in Tampa. We played the Yankees so many times. It took play 3 at Yankee Stadium and 3 at ours. It took me to the 6th series of the year to finally get it, kind of work the nerve up to talk to Don Mattingly, who was the hitting coach at the time. And I had you can buy other guys' jerseys, so I bought his jersey and I sent it over and I had him sign it. He signed it on the front in really tiny lettering. I can't frame that. And so I had to go up to him and say, "Excuse me, Matt," so he signed my jersey, and then I had Joe Torre sign a couple balls for me, and then on opening day last year I had Yogi Berra sign a ball. So a couple of those balls were really important to me.
And for you growing up a Yankees fan, what was it like meeting those guys?
It was weird, and I guess I don't know. TV is a little bigger, but a lot of guys, Yogi and Reggie Jackson, they were I couldn't get over how small they were, but or short, But it was fun.
Do you ever get nervous meeting anybody, or are you over that part now?
I wouldn't say nervous, but I don't like to get tongue-tied, so I always kind of want to be prepared. So I always kind of make sure I have something to say, or something I want to talk about. So so there's not an awkward silence there, But
now, obviously, this is the last year here. I'm sure you're excited about the new stadium. Do you have a preference? You play both, obviously, playing camping or indoors, but do you have a preference between in and outdoor stadiums?
I think everybody would tell you outdoor, but at the same time, at a reasonable temperature outdoors. So, I think there might be some bowl games early on, but I think for the long haul, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to play.
Everybody excited about the new stadium? Yeah, serial questions. We'll let adults ask questions as well. I know we've got to wrap up. How are we doing on time? We need to wrap it. Okay, we've got time for one final question. All right, first stand up, come on down. I think you're going to have to come down so I can hear you.
How do I know? A lot of times, fairly good deductive reasoning of, what kind of pitch sequences come. But usually, I don't like to come off looking for the fastball, and then you can always adjust to different things. So if I can get my hands back, get my foot down for a fastball, I should be able to stay back and use my hands for any
What does it feel like to get hit with a ball? I mean, we see it on TV all the time when you get nailed in the arm or nailed in the shoulder. But what does that really feel like when the ball's going that fast and you get nailed?
You know what? It's brutal. There's no easy way around it. You just hope it catches a flush part. In Double-A, and you always like to turn into it, and not turn the other way. You just wear it. But I was in Double-A and I turned into a ball and it hit me right here and it broke 2 ribs. And so I feel like if it's coming anywhere in here, I have a decent thing where I try to catch it on my tricep and just wear it right there. But a lot of times, it's just you gotta bite the bullet.
And do you know it's coming when you see the ball coming? Is it that knowledge of, yep, I'm going to get nailed?
Yeah. You know what? That split second where if you're sick, you have the flu, and one of my all-time worst things is throwing up. And there's that point where you're going to throw up, and it's like, oh, it's coming. And it's like getting hit by a fish. It's like, oh, here it comes.